va y avoir Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je vais le savoir tout de suite. Oui, je suis en direct, bienvenue. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA.
There he is.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other's... So often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Edgecombe out there with Keontae George. Then it's Moody, and it's Dantley in at the 5, down low. Young can't hit. The 3 from Edgecombe. Here's Williamson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For 3, George. Chicago with a rebound. And it's now 32 games, approaching the 71-72 Lakers. A famed season indeed.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Williamson with the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Sinks the tray. MP's got his second basket on the night.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
George for 3, and Young pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Williams grabs the board.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Steps back. Pass to Edgecombe. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The shot. Misses the jumper.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He ended up with 41 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, BA, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Up ahead. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Moody. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Williamson outside. George against Young. They need this. George's shot is off.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Yep, that one goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
Yeah, no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Duran, he's checked in for Chicago. Traore comes in for Tyson. Here's Gonzalez. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. It's good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Young. Chicago passing it around. Here's Duran. From deep. And MP good for 3. MP's got 12 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Lyles. There's the screen. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Yeah, that's the kind of performance you're going to try to build on. Now they have to find a way to replicate that success.
1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation. Making a switch here. Young's checked in. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Traore. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. 15 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
76ers trail by 19. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got George, and it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Here's Gonzalez. Pure from three-point range. Gonzalez has got at 5.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter. They're starting to pick it up now.
Back to Young. Pass to Toure. And here's Young. Now here's Powell. There's the three. And MP gets it to go. On the assist from Powell. Young's got 9 points in the quarter. 76ers trail by 20. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. BA, back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Tatum. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. And again, it's MP with a three. Young's got 24 points.
And you just knew that MP was going to come back and match that three with one of his own. I love how competitive he is.
Here's George. No points so far. Three-pointer. And it's MP with a rebound.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team. Well, he was cold in that first quarter. And now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Now here's Williamson. 8 points in his last time out. They set the pick. Here's Edgecombe. The layup off target.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And there's another one for Chicago.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by MP. Chicago passing it around. Takes the three, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
He's dropping the three ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Edgecombe driving in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Edgecombe.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bulls out in front, running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Howdy, folks.
Taking a look here at Chicago, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Bulls. Glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
And for the 76ers, we've got George. He's out there with Edgecombe. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. No good on the second free throw.
We have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Powell. Back to Young. From downtown. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Williamson looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Young. Powell outside. MP outside. Pass to Tyson. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 33.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Powell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. An easy 2 on the layup. Powell's got 5 now.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
George passes to Moody. On the clock. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Powell. Launches it. Another 3 for Chicago.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's George. Still without a bucket. Pass to Williamson. Pulls it. Edgecombe, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Young from long range. Counted from distance. Young's got 39.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Edgecombe. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Basket's good.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
To the inside. And that one's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Edgecombe. He has 6. From the top of the key, again, Philadelphia.
Assist goes to Edgecombe.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Chicago passing it around. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
For 3, George. And it's Chicago with a board.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
It's Powell on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Danley. Now here's Moody. Williamson left side. Fires from the wing. He can't get that one to fall.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
He gets it up. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
MP getting it done for Chicago. He added to his astounding total of 3 points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yep.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
So if you just play in the locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Lou. Robertson is out there with White. And it's Mullins in at the point. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this straight, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Lou passes to White. Here's Mullins. Robertson a screen on Young. Driving the lane. Robertson kicks to Mullins. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Lou. And here is Robertson. The jump hook. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And here's MP for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, MP's right there. Shot ready.
Here's Lou. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. To the middle. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Back to MP. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Lou. Shoots over Powell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shot's good from Young.
Really? You're going to give MP a look from there?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Lou. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Back to Young. The shot. Goes in. First shot, first basket.
Look, MP has great vision. Delivers that ball on target.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Asenge. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Right wing. Back to Young. There's the triple. Duran's. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, positioning and size win during the offense. Rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Here's Warwick. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Young finds Tatum. The three. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Tatum. Young's got 12.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Robertson, a screen on Young. To the right side. 5 on the clock. To halt the run, Duran pulls it in. Outside Tatum. Back to Young. Pass to Torrey. For the three. And the Bulls, another three.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And B getting it done for the Bulls. They kept going to him again and again. And he... And if... For Morant. Boston may... Going to switch here. Chicago leading by 14 on the court right now for the Celtics. Riley is out there with Lou. Then it's White. And it's Asenge in at the 5, roaming the paint. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Mullins, defended by Young. Young with the steal. For the finish. Pass to Tatum. Bulls moving the ball around. Foul. That's good.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the 76ers. Back to Young for 3. Another miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Celtics trail by 19. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lou, that's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that's good. And P for 3. Young's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's the drive. Lou can't get it to go. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
good. Mullins passes to Riley, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Chicago, with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead, 16 points. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We've got more in store for you right after this.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah,
Okay, so now, and that's a halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
MP out there with Powell. And it's Tyson in at the three. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Drops in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Robertson outside. Pass to Hollins. Here's Lou, guarded by Powell. Hollins. And the rejection by MP.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Second shot opportunity, rejected by Robertson. Back to Young, from the arc, good on the triple. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls.
Well, he's on one now. It's going to be tough to slow MP down when he's feeling this confident.
White the pass to Mullins. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Lou can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Robertson a screen on Young. With the drive. Here's Hollins. The 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Young dishes to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jacks up a 3. MP again. from deep. Young's got 33.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at MP, he's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Mullins, defended by Young. And that one's good. Hollins.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The three from MP. And the Bulls, another three.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Robertson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Robertson's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Back to Young. Now here's Tatum. Shoots the... three. Good. Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
All sorts of time. No good on that one.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. He's approaching 40 points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Magic. For Chicago, they are clear championship contenders, showing commitment, endurance, and they'll be on the road looking to take another step towards their championship goals tonight. Magic Bulls is next. We'll be right back. Hello, and here we go. It's Thursday night in the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Gibson in at the 2-guard. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Inside, here's Banchero. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No stopping Banchero. That's a I mean, he just muscles his way through the foul.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Here's Peterson, covered by MP. Down low. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that's a really decisive and impressive read by Wagner, setting up his teammate nicely for the hoop.
MP outside. Chicago passing it around. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Now here's Gibson. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Young. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Out left to the wing. The 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
MP helping to stretch that defense out right there. Nice.
Banchero outside. Pass to Peterson. Here's Wagner. This one for 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. To the right side. Back to Young. Powell outside. And here's Young. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Wagner outside. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
Love the awareness from MP, showing a willingness to get his teammates involved.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 39 points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle it. Play through contact, and the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero, and
he's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Morant. Here's Sensabaugh. No points yet. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
his hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Jason Tatum. MP is out there with Traore. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Powell in at the three. Here's Sensabaugh, and the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
From deep, MP. Another three for Chicago.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Peterson. They set the pick for three. Sensabaugh, no good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the dunk by Duren.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Peterson, guarded by Young. Pass to Willis. Here's Peterson, shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss.
It's just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And the dunk by Duren.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Bulls leading by 10. It's stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Tatum. Chicago passing it around. MP outside. Powell passes to MP. Traore for 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Orlando again missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
On target from range.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Peterson. And that time also a missed shot. Here's Duran. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Chicago ahead, up by 16. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, why are you asking?
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Magic.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Oh.
That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Peterson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Back to Banchero. From 7 feet away, that one a little long.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
MP shot is good.
Love the determination. MP comes right at you.
Magic trail by 21. Here's Peterson. Pass to Banchero. Here's Peterson. Guarded by Young. Clock at 4. From 18 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Powell outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Powell's got his third basket on the night right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Banchero gets it to go.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Young. 4-3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Rebound by the Bulls. To the paint. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The 3 is up. And it's Banchero again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Orlando calls timeout. Wells is checked in for Orlando. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. Number 1, the Bulls.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Back to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. And the 3 off target. Here are the Bulls with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
The 3 from Banchero. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Back to MP. Chicago passing it around. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gibson passes to Banchero. Back to Gibson. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Powell is out there with Young. And it's Tyson in at the 3.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Nixon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Johnson right side. 4 on the clock. Here's Townsend. Off target from outside. Young passes to Powell. The kick out to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Success at the arc is all about confidence. Luckily, MP is not lacking in it.
Here's Nixon. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A 3 from MP. Powell pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Townsend. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Johnson's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Young from outside, count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
This is why you gotta love MP. He plays with a real competitive edge and fire.
Johnson against Powell. And it's good for 2. That's 7 points for Trey Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Nixon. And it's Chicago with the rebound. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for him right now.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Back to Young. Pass to Powell. And here's Young. Here's Tyson. Hands it from downtown.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's Collier. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And here's Young from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. Oh, that's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to MP. Here's Yang. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Johnson outside. Powell outside. To the inside. Curry, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Powell finds MP. Powell outside. Back to Young from deep. Drills it from outside. Young's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. Changing it up here. We've got Collier. And it's Czar in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Young from outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Orlando was tremendous. He ended up with 23 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. For a star like him, though, I'm sure it felt like just another day at the office. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's Collier trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Soray. Here's Norbert, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Sends in the corner. Inside, in the corner, it's Sauce. Just 5 to shoot. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Chicago leading by 11. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pass to Tyson. The kick out to Young. Here's Tyson from outside the arc. The rebound by Collier.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Back to Young. Over to the wing. Lets it go with the three. Rebounded by the Wizards. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing it good.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the Bulls making a change here. The Bulls leading by 9. And the big fella, Alexar, showing promise. Craig, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Nixon, defended by Young. And here's Johnson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 10 points.
I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to NP. The tray from another city. A separate zip code. Whoa, MP. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Wizards.
Here's Nixon. Still yet to score. And he jams it with authority.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami. With 1 on the clock. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the three-point shot has been big for them.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch.
Moving on to our next topic. And that'll do it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got MP, also Powell out there, and it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. Greg, you think about the value of those stage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Nixon, the pass to Murray. Powell with the screen. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Young. Takes a 3. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Wizards trail by 12. Johnson up top, guarded by Powell. Wizards passing it around. Johnson outside. 3 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Powell, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A 3 from MP. No good. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Washington. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Nixon. To the paint. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Powell.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And here's MP for 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Young's got 39.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Nixon, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Powell outside. Pass to Young from downtown. MP nails the triple.
The deep. Defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Nixon. He has 5. Here's Townsend. Here's Nixon, covered by MP. Over Young. And it's Nixon missing. Bulls leading by 13. Young dishes to Powell. To the wing right side. Back to Young. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. MP's got 45 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Take a look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Washington. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Checking out Chicago. They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Powell, the pass to MP, puts up a deep 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 14. Reeves outside. tries the spin move. No good off the spin. Bulls have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 48.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
MB gets... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Johnson, Collier out there with Alexander Song, and it's Sims in at the four-man position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Young's shot is off. Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Song. Nice ball movement by Washington. Johnson finds Song. This one for 3. And it's Nixon missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out to the right wing. Tatum dishes to Young. Fires from deep. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Nixon, the pass to Sarr. From 18 feet away. And it's Nixon missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The 3 from MP. And the Bulls another 3.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Wizards trail by 20. And timeout called by Willie Green. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Townsend. Powell outside. Townsend, the pass to Murray. Now Johnson. Clock at 4. And again, Washington, no good. Young outside. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
And the first one drops. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Pass to Traore. Fires for 3. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson for 3. And there's the 3.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Duran. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.